Hi everybody, welcome back to Dr. Salar channel. I'm Dr. Fatima and today we are going to talk about 5 early signs of Alzheimer's. So make sure that you don't miss out on it. Let's go. Alzheimer's is a progressive neurological disorder and is the most common cause of dementia among older adults. It affects memory, thinking, and behavior, impacting your ability to do your daily activities. But how does it happen? At the cellular level, Alzheimer's is characterized by the presence of 2 types of abnormal protein structures: beta-amyloid plaques and tau tangles. Beta-amyloid is a sticky compound that clusters around your neurons or your nervous cells, and this leads to inhibiting their function and triggering inflammation. Tau tangles, on the other hand, are twisted fibers that accumulate inside your nerve cells. They impair cell nutrient transport and eventually lead to cell death. So it is believed that these 2 protein builds-up disrupt the communication between nerve cells, and they also activate the immune system cells, which can cause inflammation and further damage your brain. Alright, now let's talk about the factors that makes you more likely to get Alzheimer's compared to other people. The greatest known risk factor of Alzheimer's is age. Most individuals that develop this disease are 65 or older. Genetics is another risk factor, so if you have a family history of Alzheimer's, you might have certain genes that makes you more likely to get Alzheimer's. Some systemic conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, stroke, and heart diseases can also increase your risk of Alzheimer's. Head traumas and previous brain injuries can also increase your risk of getting Alzheimer's. And the last factor is actually the one that you have the most control over it, and it's lifestyle. Factors like smoking, obesity, and lack of physical and mental activity can play a role in getting Alzheimer's. Alright, knowing all of this, let's see if we have the 5 warning signs of Alzheimer's. The first one is memory loss that disrupts your daily life. Forgetting recently learned information, important dates, and asking the same question over and over can be alarming. Alzheimer's disease first impacts the part of your brain that deals with learning. While everyone can be forgetful at times, especially under stress or with age, the persistent and worsening memory loss of Alzheimer's is more pronounced and frequent. The next thing that you might notice is challenges in planning or solving problems. It can be difficulties in following plans, working with numbers, or tracking monthly bills. And that is because Alzheimer's affects your cognitive abilities, leading to decreased reasoning and concentration. While everyone might make some occasional errors while balancing a checkbook or following a recipe, but people with Alzheimer's might find it really hard to perform these tasks consistently. The next sign is difficulty completing the familiar tasks. You can experience it as struggling with tasks like driving to a familiar location, organizing a grocery list, or remembering the rules of a favorite game. This happens because the disease damages your brain cells, making it harder to do the routine tasks that once came easily. It is normal to feel distracted or unfocused occasionally, but those with Alzheimer's will find familiar tasks progressively more challenging. Another sign that you might experience is confusion with time or place. You might lose the track of dates, seasons, and the passage of time. Or you might consistently forget where the stuff are and how they got there. And this is because as the Alzheimer's progresses, your sense of time and spatial awareness is decreased. Well, everyone can forget sometimes what day of week it is and remember it later. But a person with Alzheimer's can become lost in their own neighborhood or forget completely where they are. And the last sign is trouble understanding visual images and spatial relationships. It means that you might have difficulty reading, measuring distance, determining color, or recognizing your own reflection. This happens because Alzheimer's can damage your occipital lobe, which is the primary visual processing area of your brain. Okay, now that we know what Alzheimer's is and what are the early signs of it, how can we prevent it or make it progress slower? The first thing that you can do is to increase your physical activity. Regular exercise can potentially delay the onset of Alzheimer's and slower its progression. The other thing that you can do is to have a heart-healthy diet. Diets rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein, like the Mediterranean diet, can help protect your brain. The other thing that you can do is to keep your brain busy with mental stimulation. Keeping the mind active with puzzles, reading, or learning new skills can build cognitive reserves. Another thing that you can do is to increase the quality of your sleep. Poor sleep or sleep disorders can increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease, so having a high-quality sleep is essential. Another thing that has been suggested is to have social engagement at any age. Maintaining strong social connections can be protective against cognitive decline. And that was it. So make sure that you keep your mind and your body active and have a healthy diet. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video, and if you find it useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. And I'll be really happy to see what you guys think about this video or answer your questions in the comments. Until the next time, bye!